Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Crazy Talk podcast. After another extended break for our mental health or whatever, or some excuse we can come up with this time, there's no excuse. We just either don't have time or don't care. But I care now, hence why we are doing it. Obviously, empty promises as always. We're going to try and do it more consistently, but take that with a giant boulder of salt. Anyway, I'm here with Alex. And how's it going, Alex?
Terrible.
Well, that's not good, but I can't blame you. It's hot in my hot ass room. I'm sitting here
It's always hot.
coming to you live without a shirt because it's so hot in here. I can't bear it with a shirt on, and my butt is
What are you,
chafing
what are you
against the.
living in BC?
No, it's not that kind of hot. I'm more like trapped in a small box kind of hot, like in a car.
Open your window.
Oh, I open my window all right. It does nothing. There's no airflow around here. There's too many trees.
Open your
Skin.
chest.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Anyway, apologies for the lack of face cams. Alex's isn't working, and I'm shirtless, and so I'd rather not show that on the internet right about now. So we're just gonna rock this one without anything. Also, I feel like a genius because I was just discussing with Mr. Man here that for the longest time I couldn't figure out ways to like talk to everyone on Discord and send them things without like disrupting what you're seeing right now on screen if you are watching for visual watchers or whatever you want to call you with our just little Discord icons. Because obviously I'd have to go to a different server or something to do that. But now I realized I can just go on Discord in the browser.
Big brain.
So yeah, I'm very proud of that. But as of
Hmm.
now, we're doing a podcast. So anyway, so Alex, why is it going terrible? What is happening right now?
I thought I would like to cook for a living, but it turns out I would not like to cook for a living.
Hmm. Right here, you heard it here first. We have an epiphany that we were discussing that uh, it was a bit of a, I wouldn't say not lackluster, a bit of a passing dream for this gentleman to have a cooking outlet for his passion. So he wanted to be a chef until he actually started doing some cooking and realized he hates it, which I can't blame you. I
Yep,
have worked in a restaurant before, and that restaurant environment is certainly not a pleasant one. I'll tell you that. It
it
certainly
is
depends
not.
on where you're working, but for 9 times out of 10, if you're working in a restaurant, it is hectic. Whether that be from McDonald's to the fanciest restaurant in the world, whether that be Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I guess that's true.
no, it is like it's always true. Anyone who works in like I wouldn't say the food industry. Well, I guess it's a part of the food industry, but not quite what you think of when you hear industry. But the restaurant business, yeah, it's pretty hectic because think about it like this: it maybe it won't be the most like taxing or laboring thing to do, but it is non-stop. It is non-stop.
Yeah,
You know about those breaks and lunches you get on normal jobs? They don't even know what you're talking about because they don't get any of that. It is non-stop for, till you get there, till you leave. And
pretty
God help
much.
those people who work like 12-hour
And if you
shifts.
do end up taking a break, they hate you.
Yeah, I know because someone's not on the fries or someone didn't wrap their, tortilla or whatever. Yeah, yeah, if you do take breaks, you're basically frowned
Yeah,
upon. I
it's
remember,
stupid.
because I remember with the restaurant I was working at, I was the dishwasher. And to be fair, I was the fastest dishwasher in the West over there. But occasionally I'd have to go to the bathroom, and I have the because I had this problem. Every single new job I worked, I'd be constipated for like the first week, and that's only because you're stressed. New job, new place, everything.
Yeah.
The only thing that causes me constipation is stress. I got a fairly iron stomach otherwise. Some things, chink that armor, but
Yeah, but
um,
a fucking plastic bladder.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I don't know.
I have the smallest bladder known to man. I've been getting better. It's weird. So for a time, I peed like every hour on the hour, if not every like half an hour. I was so bad. I pee so often I couldn't help it. Then for like a month, I was doing really good. I was just maybe like, two, three times a day. I was still drinking like the same amount of water and everything. And right now, I'm kind of in between. Like during the day, I'll still do it maybe once every 2 hours or something. So it's not that bad. But
Yeah,
I don't know what it is. The last few days, I've been having to go pee like three, four times in the night, every night. I never used to be like that. I used to go the entire night, just like sleep straight all the way through. But as of lately, I've been having to get up. And the toilet in my because I my bedroom's in the basement. The toilet in our basement isn't working right now, so I have to go. I have to get up and I go outside just because I don't have to walk up another bit of stairs and open up another door. I go outside and I've done that like the past few nights. I've had to do like three, four times a night. I don't know why that is. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna start doing
it's
like
bad.
I'm gonna start doing Kegel exercises to strengthen my bladder, so I don't have to, um, so I can hold my pee in for longer because yeah, it's getting annoying at this point. In fact, I'm gonna do some right now. Okay, I'm not doing it right now, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
I think that's helpful. I've always heard that if you do Kegel exercises, the Kegel exercises, it helps with not peeing as often if someone deals with that. Like if they pee out of anxiety or whatever, helps with that. But yes, Mr. Alex here has decided being a chef is not his forte, but he decided to possibly dive into the realm of coding. Tell me about that. What do you think? Because you've had
Yeah,
some
I mean,
experience.
yeah, I've had some experience and it was, like relatively fun for the most part.
Hmm.
I was looking at just a bunch of courses at the nearby college, and I'd seen one, the computer engineering technician, and it was like, that's exactly what you were just talking about earlier, like how like everyone needs a coder for whatever they need,
Oh yeah.
and like to be able to code and then be able to figure out like what's wrong with everything. Like it could be a very profitable like course to have and skill
Sure.
to you know
No, 100%. I think coding is well, because if you think about it
all
like
that
this,
funky stuff.
yeah, if you think about coding like this, like what doesn't need coding, which is like almost nothing. Like every single like bigger company needs coders. That's why it is so because here's the thing. There are so many coders out there, but it's still so high in demand because everyone wants coders as well. Like if you think of like a smaller business trying to get like a website set up or maybe their app set up or something like that, whether you're coding for a guy in like Brazil or something, making his mobile game like a Flappy Bird ripoff, or you're working for, I hate that new name, but Meta or something. Everyone needs coders. It is
Yeah,
such an important job. You know how like there was such a big discussion where eventually, oh, we're getting robots to do everything, so the only jobs are gonna be people making and fixing robots, right? Right? Uh huh. You get it.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't pick up. I didn't hear you. Anyway, yeah, but it's kind of like that for coding because everything, done basically every day involves, was made with coding somewhere. Whether that be in the car you're driving, your phone you're looking at, or, the computers that help the cashier deal with your Starbucks order that you just got. Like everything needs coding. So then coding is absolutely a huge, huge thing to have. Now, you don't need, I'm always a proponent of someone who doesn't, you don't really need formal education. I mean, some things you do, like a doctor, it's like, yeah, you need that. But even with coding, you don't necessarily need it because experience is a lot more sought after in certain fields than others. If it's like a bigger company, they're gonna look at your diploma and they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I'll pick that guy." But people who are more tech savvy are gonna always want someone who has more experience and more, um, what's the word? Like, what do you what do you call it when you like give someone examples of your work?
Huh?
Yeah, what's it called when you give someone your portfolio? Portfolio, right. Yeah,
Okay.
they want a better. They care about more about your past portfolio and stuff like that, as opposed to diploma. But it's regardless. It's good to have because you can just get entry jobs like super easily if you wanted, and even higher up jobs depending on what it is. But yeah, if you want to do
Yeah.
coding, that's definitely the way to go. 100%.
Yeah.
Start
I
with
think
like
it's probably the best bet for me, like just career wise. I mean, and then like I could code my own shit.
yeah, that's true. One moment. Quick fill air. Sing a song or something.
Um, almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is older, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady,
Okay, you can
stranger
spare them. You
to
can spare
blue
them for a second.
water.
And by the way, don't worry. All the shouting I did, I muted on the recording end. So anyway, sorry about that
W.
interruption. I forgot to let the people in the house know that I'm doing a podcast. But know that now, so we're good. Uh, I was being shown tires. Isn't that great? Anyway, so what were we talking about?
Ooh, ties.
We were talking about
I don't
how
fucking know. Coding, I guess.
coding. Yeah, we're talking about how coding seems to be good for you because you seem to enjoy it. It's high demand. Well, what isn't there to like about it?
I guess so. Well, other than the fact that it's just sitting at a computer all day, but I do that anyway, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say like what else is new? Uh,
Um, Something I am excited for, however, is the Elden Ring DLC.
oh yeah, I heard about that. I have not been
That should
keeping
be
up with the
coming
games at
out
all.
soon.
What is it and what does it include?
And I was talking. Uh, uh, I don't know. They've only um had one teaser on like March 1st.
Oh,
So,
okay. So no one knows what it is.
but I was talking with RJ. Yeah, no one knows. But I was talking with RJ and I was saying we should get the better co-op mod, like all of us, and then like we can play like do a playthrough together,
That
like
could be
whenever we're
fun.
all online or whatever.
That would be fun. Better co-op. What is that?
It'd be pretty. It's so the fucking stupid like summoning shit.
Yeah, and there's in every Souls game is
Yeah,
if you
so
want to
it the
co-op,
the mod just makes it like 10 times better.
it's just
Like
easier.
so if someone like if someone dies, you don't all reset.
Oh, okay.
So you just kind of keep going.
Right. Do you summon
Yeah.
them in differently, or is it the same way?
I think it's the same way. The mod just treats it different.
Yeah, that's fine because I
You obviously all need to have like the mod installed,
right,
but
right, right. Yeah, I was gonna say because getting someone into your game wasn't the difficult part. It's just while they're in there, it's just such weird like requirements. I think it's a little better. It's a lot better than it was in the older Souls games because I think as long as someone doesn't die, I think you can technically just like play the entire game together.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
pretty sure that's how it works. Yeah,
yeah, let me see.
but I think in
The
other
seamless
Souls,
co-op mod, yeah.
yeah, I think in other Souls games it worked like you once you beat the boss, they despawn, or you couldn't summon in if the boss in that area was already beaten, or something like that. So it's a little better in Elden Ring, and just as long as no one dies, um, you're good, pretty much.
So there's basically no restrictions with this mod. Um, if a player dies, they will respawn in the same world at the last bonfire they rested at. The session will not be terminated. Um, all players can use torrent. Everything's synchronized. Um, yeah, it's pretty good.
See, that's awesome. I don't know why games like so many games would just be better with like co-op being good and just more fun and stuff like that. Like Fallout 76 was an absolute disaster. I mean, I think it's okay now, but if you
Yeah,
literally just had a way, or if they just added like a DLC, like an update where you could play Fallout 4 co-op, that'd be like the best thing ever.
yeah, I agree.
Because like I think so like Dark Souls would be so much better if you could just like have co-op. But the thing is though, like the game obviously is not based around that. Like so I think if you would have two different modes, something like co-op mode and then like single player mode, where in single player you can only do like basic summonings, and co-op you can only just like play the game together as normal. Because the problem is with well no, they handled it pretty well because the thing is with the Souls games, they kind of compensate um like your level. Like for example, if you're level I don't know 20 or something, like you're just pretty brand new, and there's like a level 80 or something, they basically get brought down to level 20, like their stats, pretty
Yeah,
much. They kind of like scales in that sense. Like obviously, if you do like insane damage, like you're still going to do crazy damage for your level, but it's not going to be as insane as it was normally. Um, and that's basically that's how that works. So I think the scaling is like perfectly fine. It's just really weird how it's done. Like you remember when we were fighting, who was it? Godric, was it? Uh,
it was probably Godric. Yeah,
Godric the Grafted, isn't that his name? Pretty sure it
yeah.
is. Okay, yeah. That guy. We were all fighting him. It was you, me, and RJ, I think. Was Peyton there? I can't remember if he was. I'm not sure.
No,
No, okay. Um, yeah, it was you, me, and RJ,
I don't
and
think Payton played.
no, I don't remember he did for some reason. I don't think he did though. Um, just false memory created by the government. But anyway, yeah, we kept trying to fight him over and over and over again. It was just really annoying. Like having to summon like well see summoning at first like summoning once is like not difficult at all. It's just doing it again and again and again and again. And sometimes like oh my sign isn't showing up, I gotta do a new one. It's like oh guys, I ran out of that stuff I need to write down, I gotta go farm some more real quick. It's like that's so annoying. So yeah, I think that co-op thing
Yeah.
would be great. Do you know how that would work if like because, say you're fighting a boss and one of you dies and goes back to the bonfire, can you just walk through the fog wall again and continue fighting with everyone?
I don't think so. I'm not 100%. I remember watching a video of like a group of 4 or 5 friends do it on YouTube. I think I subbed to it because I really enjoyed the video. I think his name was like Nuke Winter or something
Hmm.
on YouTube, and it was pretty funny because I mean it was just me like it was just them fucking fighting all the bosses and just like screaming at each other.
Right.
Nuke Winter. That's, um, yeah, I think he did it like with his group of friends all the way up until like the ending.
Right.
Yeah, so if someone dies like in a boss arena, they stay dead and they spectate who's alive.
Oh, okay. That's actually really wow. So that's really well made. So I was gonna say, like it would have been fine if you die and then you're stuck outside of the fog wall because I think it'd be pretty. I think it'd be pretty unfair if like you just died, you could come back and basically just one person could just stay alive in the corner and like people just keep coming and coming and coming until they eventually just throw themselves at the boss enough to where he dies. So that's actually really good.
Yeah.
That sounds sick. Yeah, that'd actually be really fun to do on a
Yeah,
DLC. I haven't even beaten the
and you can
game
get
though.
some W like you haven't beaten it?
No, believe it or not, I've
I
beat.
remember talking to RJ. I was like, "Yeah, dude," because I just beat Sekiro, and
Ooh,
I was like shitting my pants because I beat it. What?
yeah,
Let's. I beat it April 11th. It's a little while ago.
2 months
But
ago.
I was telling RJ, I'm like, yeah, after I beat it, I'm gonna try to 100% every Souls game
Uh-oh,
just to be peak gamer.
that's a tough.
And then
That's a
I
tough
went
challenge.
into New Game Plus on Sekiro, and I tried to do like the first couple of bosses, and I'm just like, nope, I give up.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I think that's a very good. I think it's a very, very big time commitment, and then I think you're saving a lot of time not doing that, in my opinion. Um, but
Yeah.
yeah, no, that'd be really fun. But I don't know if hmm, I feel like I'm pretty close to beating it. I don't think I need to beat it beforehand. Like I'm a pretty high level. I think I was level 80 or something. Like I had pretty good stats and everything.
Yeah.
I don't think I need to beat it if to do the DLC. Although I'm probably gonna be a little bit behind you guys, but I think I'll live. You know.
Well, I mean, we'd probably just make fresh characters if we're all starting from the beginning, right?
Well, it depends on how the DLC works. Is the DLC kind of like how the other ones have always worked, where it's just a like a new area of the already like previous game, or is it
I have no clue, to be
yeah?
honest.
Because the way of like almost I'm pretty sure every Souls game has worked like every DLC is just like, oh, it adds a character you can talk to, and they bring you to a new area, or like a door appears, and you can go to a new area and stuff like that, and just play the DLC. Um, I assume Elden Ring will be the same. Like Fat Chance, like you'll go in the menu and you'll see like, load game, and then just like DLC. Like they've never done that. I don't even think no Bloodborne didn't do that.
Yeah.
Sekiro have DLC? I don't
Not
know.
a single one, and it's very disappointing in that fact.
That is disappointing.
Because they could have had so many good DLCs.
I'm sure they could have. Um, yeah, Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, all their DLCs. I know for sure Dark Souls 3 was like that in Bloodborne. So I'm sure Elden Ring will be the same. So I guess in that case, we'll just pick the player who has the highest level, join their game, so we're all scaled pretty much evenly to how we all are, and just um, go and do the DLC. Like go wherever location we need to go to or something
Yeah,
like that.
but there isn't even like a release date for it yet, though.
Oh
Like it
well,
just
I know. Whenever
it
that
was only a
happens.
teaser on March 1st, and then. But I was saying like we could definitely just do like a run through of like the main story, just try to do like all like the
Speedrun?
yeah, sure. Sorry, my sister walked in.
No worries. That was your sister? She sounds like she's like
Yeah,
30.
it was pretty far away. I don't know.
How do I do it? Anyway, yeah, speedrun it. That'd be pretty fun.
Well, not necessarily like speed run it, but like just see like how fast we can do like the main like
Bosses.
remembrance bosses.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Like do like Radon, Melania.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Just go in, just beat up on 'em. That'd be sick.
Yeah, like I personally haven't done Radon or not Radon, Melania.
Oh yeah, I haven't done her either. I did Radon. Did I do it by myself? I don't remember. I think someone helped me. I can't remember. Yeah, but I know I did Radon. Yeah, I never did Melina. Yeah. Or not, I couldn't tell you. No, I for sure didn't do it. I think the next person. Yeah, I remember what the boss I'm on. I'm on a. What's his face? Who's the dude who's like. You can find him. What's the red place called? Like the really gross red place?
Uh, it's fuck. It's Kaled.
So yeah, the gross red place. Do you know like the giant like beast guy like in the church up on that hill? He's one of the bosses in like the tornado place.
Yeah,
That guy, that's the boss I'm on right now.
Malekith.
Like sure, whatever his name is. I don't know. I haven't played that game in months, so I really
One
couldn't
of
tell you.
my favorite designed characters and favorite fights.
Is it now?
Malekith is
Really?
yeah, dude. Malekith was so nice looking.
It's pretty cool. Is he so he's like hunched over and wearing like a burlap sack hoodie thing?
Yeah, in his first phase, he's wearing like a burlap sack, and then his second phase, he sheds it, and he's in like a full black armor,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
like, ugh, he looks fucking sick, dude.
Yeah. Um, yeah, that's the guy I'm stuck on. Although I say stuck, I haven't really tried, I guess. It's like if you just walk into wet cement and you just kind of sit there. It's like I could be stuck. I don't know. I haven't really tried. Although I did like, yeah, of course I tried fighting him here and there. And like I didn't do very good. I've only gotten him like,
Yeah, he's a really tough fight.
oh, he's tough, all right, yeah. I think I got him down like 3/4 health. That was the lowest or something. I don't know. Been a been a while. I couldn't tell you. Um, but I don't. Yeah, I don't think I need to beat it. If we can just do the main game. We can make. I guess we could start from scratch. If we do this, we should definitely. Someone should record it. Well, I guess it'd be me. But yeah, we should definitely record it because that'd be really really fun to make that into a video like beating all of Elden Ring uh as a group. That'd be really fun.
I think it'd be really fun.
That'd be the first thing we could
Definitely
like
something worth for like the
the first crazy talk video that isn't a podcast.
yeah.
That'd be nice. I really like that.
If only Reggie was here to talk about it.
Yeah, that'd be great. Reggie. wherever you are, probably listening to this. You might even edit this. You know what? You will edit this. I'm gonna make you edit this. I'm gonna give you a big old wet kiss.
He's on Cyberpunk right now. I
Oh
DM'd him
yeah.
on Discord. I'm like, we're talking about seamless co-op on Elden Ring.
Wow. So tired. Can't do a
I'll DM him
podcast.
on. I'll DM him on Snapchat.
That works. He's so tired he can't do podcasts, but he can get all sweaty playing Cyberpunk. A goober. That's a goob. Um, it's fine. We who needs anyone else? We got us. We're just chilling, hanging out, having a blast. Although to be fair, I don't think we'll be doing a full episode. We're probably gonna stop at like 45 minutes, considering I need to go to bed because I work tomorrow. And there's only so much two people who did this kind of last second can talk about. So yeah.
I mean,
Well, it depends on what's going.
me and me and Reggie were in VC yesterday, and you changed the thing from the other day to today.
Yeah, because you
So
guys said no. You guys said no. I don't want
I
to do
didn't
it
say
today.
no. I said I'm gonna be like probably tired, but I didn't say specifically no.
Okay, well, RJ said no, and you said you're gonna be tired, so I thought you were giving your reason. So I was like, okay, I guess we're not doing it today. And I'm like, well, I don't want to do it myself. What's the point of having a podcast group if you're just gonna do it by yourself? I did that one episode by myself, and I mean, if I had to do it again, I'd do it again, but I'd rather not. So yeah, you get the idea.
That's fair.
Um, that's fine. We're here now anyway. One thing I wanted to talk about is Canadian self-defense laws, which is kind of a out of nowhere topic, but I want to talk about how much I hate them. Because I
RJ's
don't
typing.
I don't like a lot of them.
He's stunned that you that you want to play it.
Really?
He's like him
Him?
Colin
That guy?
playing video games.
I told you.
I would have never guessed.
It's like I told you. I don't hate video games. I just either don't have time or just don't want to play them. But I don't hate them. Like I played BeamNG Drive today for like an hour. Like I mean, the last time I played a game before that was like 2, 3 months ago. But still, I play
Rookie
things.
numbers. He's here.
No way! Let's go. Now he wants to join, huh? So tired, huh?
I can talk, but I'm not gonna do a podcast. I mean, I can just leave if you want. That's no problem.
Joke's on you. We've been recording for half an hour, and you're in here now.
All right, goodbye.
You can just okay.
Oh, he actually left.
I was gonna say, you
Lame.
can if you're here, you can just like stay here. What? He can talk, but he can't do a podcast. I don't understand this man. This doesn't make any sense. Anyway, well, there was your guest appearance from Reginald. So subscribe to our Patreon.
Hey yo, I'm gonna make a Feet Finder account.
Just
What?
for fun?
Yeah, post my feet on it. I'm actually curious. I'm gonna go on Feet Finder.
That's a that's a good idea. Post your own feet.
No
See how
feet
much people like
pics.
your feet. Like you're not gonna do anything with that information. It's just kind of nice to know how well your feet would be liked in the foot fetish community. I don't think people would like mine very well. They're pretty clean on top, but I either have athlete's foot or I don't. Like I get it really often, so yeah, probably not good. I don't think they'd like that.
Apparently, you need to pay in order to sell your own feet pics.
What? You're not selling feet pics. I thought Feet Finder was just like Tinder, but for foot fetish. Is it not like that?
No, you sell feet pics.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, how do
No,
you?
you.
Okay, why do you advertise that properly then? I guess you just have like one pretty decent picture, and you're like, well, there's more where that came from, and then you have yours to sell. How much does it cost
I wonder
to
how many.
create an account?
It's $4.99 a month.
That's not too bad. I guess if you really want to experiment. Hey, man, maybe you'll get some like, crazy money.
I know. I'm trying to uh top sellers, top rated. I want to see like theoretically speaking, like how like if you became like a top seller
Yeah,
on
how
a
much you
feed
make.
finder, how much money you'd make.
Right, right. While you're
Because
doing
like
that, while you're figuring that out, I guess I'll discuss my topic, and that's I hate the Canadian self-defense laws because I need to read up more into them. But as far as I know right now, the fair fight law just makes things so dumb. So, for example, for people who aren't Canadian listening, basically, if someone like breaks into your house and you have how about we'll make it even worse, you don't even have a gun, you don't have a gun, say you have like a I don't know, you bought like a hunting knife or like a military knife, or even just you have a kitchen knife by your your nightstand or in your drawer, and you hear someone break in, you get your knife out, and you stand by your door or something, they come in, you stab them, you kill them, your property and your family are safe. You can get arrested for that because it wasn't a fair fight because he was unarmed. Because, everyone in that situation, they'd call it like, hey, are you armed? And they'll be like, oh, yeah, I am. Or, oh, no, I'm not. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Or if someone like comes up to you in an alleyway and you shoot them because they started attacking you, you could get arrested for that. Well, I guess you're not allowed to carry in Canada anyway, but still, this is also dumb. Yeah, I think that's ridiculous. I also think another thing that's ridiculous is if someone like cat calls your girlfriend, you can't like, well, I mean, I'm going to, but you can't legally like walk up to them and slap them silly because
yeah,
that was just like, do you really expect me just to sit there and be like, hey, that was rude. I'm gonna call the cops. It's like,
oh,
no,
that's why.
no, I'm going to go up and slap cheek, either side, both cheeks. I'll slap both cheeks. Have you figured out your feet finder?
No, it doesn't. I click on like most popular or whatever, but I guess people just buy it and don't follow. I don't know. I'll just search it up. What?
Top earners on Feet Finder. That's what I'm looking at right now. How much does top Feet Finder pay? On average, feet pics are sold anywhere for between $5 and $30. Some experienced sellers have earned up to $1,000 a month selling feet pics and videos. It just takes time, practice, and a bit of creativity to get there.
Sexy Bigfoot.
Oh God.
Yeah, like some of these are like $13 a month. Hypothetically speaking, if you get even 100 people to sub, 100 out of 7 billion, 8 billion, that's still $1,300 a month.
Oh, it's a good side hustle. I don't think anyone would argue that. Even if it's like $200 a month, like that's still not bad at all. Just for taking a
just
picture
make
of your
like
foot.
a fake ass page.
Fake ass page? Well, no. You gotta make it like. What are you gonna? Trying to think. You could make yourself seem like a girl, because I feel like people like female feet a lot better than man feet. So.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time.
What? You pretended you were a girl? Did you play RuneScape a lot or something?
No, I made. When was it? I don't know. It was ages ago. I pretended. I made a whole I changed my Minecraft username to some girly type shit, and I joined like servers, and I was like,
And I made a whole new Twitch account and like made it seem really convincing that I was girl, but I was like, "Oh, I'm saving up for a mic so I can actually talk to you guys in a cam and stuff like that."
Oh yeah.
I think I ended up joining one server, and the owner himself like donated like $5-10.
Let's go. Look at that bag. That's awesome.
Yeah, dude.
One thing I've wanted to do, I feel like it's kind of a gold mine, is predator busting, like on Discord or like Instagram or something, because man, there are so many Discord predators. It's really sad, actually. There are so
Yeah.
many. Oh my gosh. And if you go into like any lesser known, like, you know, maybe not Instagram, maybe not like Facebook or something, but if you go on like any lesser known like chatting app, there's like 30 billion predators on there. If you say you're like a 15-year-old girl, you get like 20 DMs a day.
Yeah.
It's really bad. And so if we just made like videos about that or even just did it and like I don't know, ate the predator whole or something.
You could also just bait the predators into sending you money.
That too. Yeah, that's a really good one actually. Just be like, hey, I will send this to your entire like work agency if you don't give me like $1,000 right now. I heard a story about someone doing that. He made like 10 grand in a month from doing that. Because I think he had like three, 4 or 5 different predators. He just kept asking like, hey, you know, give me my rent. give me my rent. That'd be awesome. Yeah. Get like 3 or 4 of them. Each one of them has like, you know, 3, 4, 5, whatever they can afford. And make sure they're not lying how much they can afford. You know, whatever they can afford, like $300, $400, $500 a month, and just get like 4 or 5 of them. You're laughing. That's like passive income, baby. That's awesome. It's sick. On top of working like a job. Oh my goodness, you'd be balling. Yeah, I should do that. That'd be nuts. I'm serious. It wouldn't take that much effort. Like, well, I mean, I guess it would, but
You
it
just
would-
need to figure out how to locate all
right.
their information.
Yeah, I'm sure they could. I mean, hey, if they've already offended, you just look them up in the registry, which wouldn't be very hard, I suppose. Or if you play along long enough, you could like as the 15-year-old grows and be like, so where do you work and what are you doing?
Yeah.
All that stuff. I just need to be able to do a good girl
Like,
voice.
I'll come visit you if you send me the money for the ticket.
Yeah. So you like live in Cambodia or something? I don't know. Yeah, that'd be huge. Yeah, give them like, "Here, what's your credit card details? What's your debit card details?" That'd be huge. They just like siphon their entire bank account. Oh, easy like 10 grand or something, right there. I don't know how much money they have. Imagine if it's like a rich predator. They got like $200,000 in there. Ooh, that'd be nuts. And they can't do anything about it because what are they gonna do? Like, this person scammed me. This 15-year-old girl I was sexually talking to scammed me. Or even if they knew it wasn't a 15-year-old girl, they'd be like, this guy scammed me because he was pretending to be a 15-year-old girl and I gave him my. Wait a minute. Yeah, that'd be awesome. You know what? I might look into that a little bit. That's some honest work right there. I don't think anyone would complain. I wouldn't complain. Like if someone was making like thousands and thousands of dollars a month from scamming predators, I'd be like, hey, atta boy, that's what I'm talking about. You drain their wallets, you make them cry. They deserve it. Because they were going to make someone else cry. Ruin someone else's life, so you ruin theirs. It's pretty fair. Because I've told you, I've been watching a lot of like predator busting videos from, you know, the typical Chris Hansen and all that. But one guy, his name was Skeeter Jaheen, and he's pretty good. He calls himself professional Chris Hansen impersonator. He's basically like Chris Hansen. He's like millennial Chris Hansen, where he kind of makes fun of the predators a bit more than Hansen ever did. But It's pretty good. He had one guy who was he got him the decoy got him to go up to the shower, get naked, and then he started having a shower, and the entire camera crew and everyone and Skeeter himself went into the bathroom and basically making fun of how small his pee pee was. So it was pretty good. And they made him like sit. They made him sit on the couch with just a cup over it, basically telling him like, "Man, you messed up. You messed up bad." But Skeeter does a good job sounding like really professional, like Hanson did, but also just throwing out like stuff like that. But it's pretty good. But I love videos like that because it's almost wholesome in a sense. It's like nice. You took down a potential person who would have harmed someone else, and they're not like fully in cahoots with police like the Hanson team was, but like they do get a lot of them arrested, like majority I would say, which is also good because they're not in direct like working with police, but they
Yeah.
like a lot of the people they work with, like a lot of the police they work with, they do know them, so they just kind of help out and stuff, as far as I can tell. Um, yeah, it's awesome. Something like that would be good to do, but that would take a lot of time and effort. I don't think we can go that far. When I was younger, for the longest time, I just wanted to like um meet up with predators, just to like beat them up, like not even record it or anything, just like beat them up and like run away or something. But it's really fascinating to see like all of them. They literally all act the exact same. The first thing that comes out of their mouth almost every time they're caught is I've never done like anything like this before. And all of like almost all of them have, or at least like have talked to someone. Maybe they never met up, but they've talked to someone wanting to meet up or something like that. And it's just horrible. That's really sad to see, but it's just insane how all of them start the conversations the same way. All of them like groom the same way, or at least very similar. Some are different here and there, but for the most part, all of them follow the same story beats, and they all say the same things when they're caught. Never done like anything like this before. Oh, we were just gonna hang out and stuff like that. It's yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's a good thing to look into. I might I might consider something in that field, but I don't know. Maybe not. We'll see. Think. Anyway, um, what else? What kind of entertainment has been piquing your interest lately?
Nothing.
Nothing. You haven't been no YouTube videos you're specifically watching. No
Nothing
movies,
really.
show. Really?
No. I mean, I watched the first episode of Grey's Anatomy with my girlfriend.
God help you.
It wasn't terrible.
That's good. I know it's pretty like stereotypical. It's like oh that show's so bad and stuff like that. The bits and pieces I've seen I find very very lackluster and boring. But I'm sure overall it's a fine show. I guess like ill offensive anyway. You know.
Yeah.
But have you seen anything bad lately?
Bad? I mean, what do you classify as bad?
You had a really 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 unenjoyable time viewing it, whatever it may be, or listening to it. I don't know. Bad songs too. Anything.
Um, I might have saved it to talk shit about it. Let's see.
Possibly.
Um,
So I'm trying to think of. I've been really doing a good job staying away
me
from like
singing Mo Bamba by Sheck West.
um huh? You was it you doing it? That'd be sick. I go hard.
It's this silly little guy here. I'll send it to you
Let me
just
see.
so that you can hear it.
You got me curious, boy. You singing on Discord or on a Snapchat?
Yeah, there you go. No, but there's this one guy on TikTok. I'll let you watch that and then
Mhm.
tell you about the guy on TikTok.
Let me see. Hopefully, the viewers or listeners at home can hear this while my Android loads at a very, very, brisk snail's pace, which is not very brisk at all. Me singing Mobamba by Shaq West. Are we gonna get demonetized? I don't know how well that's gonna come up in the recording, but basically just imagine an operatic version of Mobamba by was it Shaq West? Is it? Is that what he? Is that what he
Yeah.
said? Yeah. Imagine that.
Shaq West.
That's pretty much what it was. Not bad. I've heard worse things. I'm sure he can. I wish he would divide his talent to something a bit more, fitting. But I mean, hey, do you? So what else were you gonna say?
Yeah, but there's this guy on TikTok, and so he's kind of annoying. Yeah, she's this like raggedy looking man.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of looks like Shaggy
Okay.
from Scooby Doo, and
Interesting.
he goes around like the first couple of videos I saw of him was he goes around looks for like faucets on like the sides of buildings, like public faucets, and he's like,
Yeah.
let's see if this public faucet works. And when it works, he's like, yeah, dog, this public faucet works. Yeah, dog, I love public faucets. Yeah, dog.
He's just like rapping about it or something.
No, you just look. I have a couple of his videos saved. I'll send you one.
Okay.
But that's literally just what he's like. Yeah, dog, I love public faucets. Yeah, dog.
Is this like a well-known guy or?
Dude, he has like a few million followers now.
Let's go. That's awesome. I think TikTok breeds a bit of brainworm activity here and there. I'd say that's why I don't have the app nor desire to use it. But I think some of these are interesting. So for listeners at home, take a listen to this.
Come across a public faucet. I'm gonna see if it works. Yeah, dog. This one works. Yeah, dog. Let's turn it off. Yeah, dog.
I could see the entertainment value in that. It's kind of interesting, just day-to-day life, what he's going through. Because
Yeah,
assuming
but he does it with everything.
what, he just sees like a pigeon? Like, see if this pigeon eats this french fry. Yeah, dog, he ate the french fry. Yeah, dog, he took the french fry. Yeah, dog, flying away now. Kind of like that, I guess. Oh, you have more. We have more evidence to this claim. Let me see. Listeners at home, stay tuned. There's some interesting things coming along.
Like it's anything.
I guess in this example we have once it loads here, we have him at night holding a skid. Let's hear about this.
Yeah, dog. I found a talent. Talents are cool. Yeah, dog. Talents are fun. Yeah, dog. Talents are nice.
Yeah, so it is like that. Okay, just anything is like, you know what? I could see
It's
I personally wouldn't enjoy that, but I could see the entertainment value in that because it's something new every single time. But with there's a familiar format people can keep coming back to, but the variety of something new every time, yeah, it's pretty brain dead. But yeah, sure, I get it. I mean, you've seen like I guess this is old
Yeah,
news at this
dog.
point. The NPC streams on TikTok. Yeah, so you have
Those ones I enjoy.
gang, gang. Ice cream, yum yum yum. Oh god, it's so. What embarrasses me is how mesmerizing it is for someone like me who's upset at how this is entertainment. Because here's the thing, I don't blame her at all. I don't know why anyone would get mad at the woman in and of herself making those videos. I'm upset at the audience for finding this entertaining or giving her like so much money just for doing that. But to be fair, it is quite an exhausting thing. I could see that being very, very taxing on somebody, basically just being that attentive and that robotic for that long. It'd be quite taxing. She's definitely earning her pay. However, I find it quite embarrassing that the audience at all exists. You know, because if something just like was like this just happening, had like, you know, 12 viewers and someone gave her like $3 like every week, it's like, yeah, that makes sense. But the fact that it had such a high volume of viewers and such a high volume of donations is kind of mind-boggling. Yet it exists.
Yeah.
So I don't know where we are on this, you know, existence of entertainment, but it's pretty low right now. I think it's been low for a while, but this is pretty down there. It's pretty
It
sad.
peaked at Ugandan Knuckles.
Do you think that's where it peaked and then it just went downhill
Yeah.
from there?
And whatever the fucking it was like
the Three Bears one.
Goldilocks and Three Bears.
Yeah, I forget what it is because it was so fucking long ago.
What are you talking about? It's just like a natural. It's like an old
Oh,
story.
somebody touch my spaghetti.
Oh, that one. Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, that's pretty bad. The Italian bear. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, I mean by bad, I mean great. You know, because it peaked entertainment and then went down.
literally peak.
Yeah. 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 I don't know. It's kind of embarrassing to live in a world like this now. Imagine aliens looking down on us. They're like, "Damn, really? These guys were like throwing stones at each other not too long ago. Now they're doing this. What happened?" What's crazy to me is that we live in a world where we haven't evolved quick enough to catch up with current technology because I guess we're too smart for our own good, and we start making stuff like this, and basically we're just not prepared for it because like our dopamine systems were not built for this because I and almost anyone else can argue that they're like at least partially addicted to their phone or some sort of device because it's just a constant stimulation. But I think, you know, everyone knows about that at this point. It's just kind of, you know, upsetting to know that it's a fault in our biology because we've done things a little bit too quickly. We kind of put the technology was the boulder we pushed over the hill, but we never found out a way to stop it or to get it where we want it to go, or whatever the hell I'm talking about with that weird analogy.
Somebody touch my spaghetti.
Yep. When was that big?
No.
2020, 2018, 2019? I don't remember what year. It's definitely
5 years ago.
5 years ago? Crikey. That's pretty bad.
Crikey.
Crikey. I actually worked for, we did a job for Australian recently, and I kind of forgot Australians were like rude people because I was talking to him, and he was talking to us. He was mainly talking to me. I didn't really say much, but yeah, his accent was very strong. It was just interesting to see. I didn't understand a few of the things he was saying because I don't understand Australian slang. He said he was a copper, and for a minute I didn't understand what he meant by that. And then I think I put the piece together, and I think I determined that, oh, he's a police officer in Australia. So I think I get it now. But
Yeah.
it's quite interesting. Oh, well, would you look at that? It looks like we're coming up to about 59 minutes here, so I guess we'll wrap it up in a moment. I'm kind of surprised we made it that far. This kind of flew by. I'll admit I had fun. I really missed doing
Okay.
this. We should definitely try and do it more.
Yeah.
And
It was,
actually
it
get
was
people to
pretty fun
join.
talking about
RJ,
whatever the fuck.
RJ.
Yeah, RJ.
TJ. What is TJ doing? Working? Trying to save up for college?
Fun.
University?
Yeah.
Boo.
You want to know fun fact?
What's that?
RJ got offered assistant manager.
Ooh! Really? Are you serious? At the tree?
Yeah, but what's funny
Uh-oh. What, he
is
doesn't get paid
that
anymore?
the pay raise was less than $1.
Let's go. For like 3 times the amount of work, I'm sure. That's awesome.
Exactly, yeah. So he's just like, yeah, I'm not taking that.
I'm sure if you could bargain, like get paid at least like $5 more an hour, maybe, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So yeah, it's probably just best for him to stay
Yeah, probably not.
where he is. Cause like that's sad. Here's the thing: people always argue. Like I know a lot of millennials now they don't want to like work a normal job because they feel like it's always dead end. Which, to be fair, with the economy right now, a lot of it is. But people argue like, oh, but if you stay and work hard enough at something, you'll be able to like get a raise and stuff like this. But if your raise is like less than $1, then what's the point? It doesn't make any damn sense. That's very, very, very discouraging. But I'm
Yeah.
sure everything's not like that, obviously. But in this case, it's what are you gonna do? Anyway, uh, I'm sure he'll. I think yeah, but yeah, I think it's best he just continues doing what he's doing and cleaning up homeless people's fecal matter off the floor. And pour mop buckets to get it off the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Anyway, enough about that. I think it's looking about that time we have to wrap up here, which is quite
Alright.
interesting. Again, everyone, thank you for sticking with us through this fairly chaotic, a little bit of growing pains, or not growing pains, a little bit of rusty coming back here. Need some WD-40 maybe, which we will apply thus afterwards. I want to thank you for listening all the way through. There's nothing you can really do. I mean, again, we do have a Patreon, but we have no rewards, so I wouldn't
Subscribe
recommend.
to our feet finder.
Yep, subscribe to our feed finder. If you want to give us money for nothing in return, I guess Patreon's there, but I wouldn't recommend it. And have a very good day, night, evening, afternoon, weekend, holiday, vacation, whatever you're doing, bar mitzvah, you hanging out at the baby shower and not hanging out with the crowd, just listening to us instead. Yeah, you. I see you. Yeah, you go
Mazel
out,
tov.
you go out and you talk to some people, okay? Make some friends. Anyway, yeah, thank you everybody, and I guess we'll see you in the next episode, whatever that may be. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.